Hey everyone, Janey here. Welcome back.
Welcome to Bauman.
Welcome to Bauman. So surprise, I went on a little trip to Oregon, Gervais, Oregon.
Yep.
I came to Bauman's, was it February?
Must have been late February.
Yeah, it was late February. I met Brian. We are besties now.
I text her all the time.
I know. We're both obsessed with plants, particularly Proven Winners plants that you will all see in a little bit. And so I got the chance to come back out here. I'm doing a class today, which is going to be really fun.
Oh my God, people are so excited.
And you're going to do it with me, right?
Of course I am.
Yeah.
We're doing it together.
So we're doing a class on the 2025 annuals that are coming out. We're going to plant up pots, talk about them, talk about what we love about them. Now, you grow a lot of the Proven Winners.
I love them.
Yeah. I mean, and you know more than anybody that I know.
So set me up for failure.
Yeah. So if you need to know anything about Proven Winners, this is your guy. You can go to you're on Facebook, YouTube.
Yeah. Send me pictures. Ask me questions. Happy to help.
Just come here and find Brian and talk to him, because this place is literally Disneyland for gardeners. You will see what I'm talking about in just a sec. Okay, Mr. Bauman, thank you for having me. So tell me about, I kind of went over it last time I was here, but I didn't know you as well last time I was here. Tell me about the history behind Bauman's.
You're actually kind of standing in my childhood front yard. I call it blue. I get in trouble. Everybody says it's gray. Isn't it cool?
Yeah.
So this is my childhood front yard. This is the house that I grew up in.
We were just in his old bedroom.
Yeah, I always laugh and tell people, I haven't gone very far in life.
Yeah, yeah.
I am literally next door to the place that I grew up in.
Oh, but I love it. It's so cute, and it's so, real and genuine, and this place just gives me all the warm fuzzies.
Yeah,
I love it.
When I was a kid, we've had the farm. The farm's been around since 1895. My great-grandmother started the farm over 100 and some years ago, which is crazy and wonderful, and I am so lucky to be a part of that. But my parents bought this place in the late 70s. The main farm's about a mile from here.
Okay.
And when I was a kid, it was hard. It was hard farming. It was hard making ends meet. My parents were running the farm. They were both working another job on top of that.
Oh my gosh.
There were 4 of us kids, all young, all together. I'm the only boy with 3 sisters. You can feel sorry for me now. It was exciting, but it just wasn't working. My parents needed to kind of change things up to make ends meet. And so if you look over here, this kind of small building here, that my dad built that for my mom in around 1987, 86.
Yeah.
And it was just meant to be like a little roadside produce stand, right? With a garage door in the front. Us kids were washing vegetables in the back of it that we picked in the morning before school. And I'd come off on the school bus and I'd run in. I helped my mom run the cash register. I always wanted to do that. I thought it was so fun.
You're so
cute. It started slow.
Yeah.
People would pull in. We'd have a sign out front that said, honk your horn, when you got here.
Oh my goodness.
And kids would come running out of the house woo, customers here, customers here.
Right.
And we went running out. It was very exciting, and I still, to this day, every day, we have people coming in, and it's so exciting every day that people come into the farm.
And you're so genuine, and you can tell that you just love this place so much. And you're proud of it because it's your baby, it seems like, right?
Yeah. Yes, absolutely.
And you're the flower guy, right?
I love flowers. Flower guy. I don't know. I love it. I love what we do. We put a few hanging baskets in front of that small store, and people wanted to buy them, and I'm like, sure, whatever. And so we sold those, and let's plant a few more.
Right.
And I think this last year, we planted about 30,000 hanging baskets now.
No.
So,
oh my
gosh, a lot of hanging baskets.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Well, okay, so tell me about how Bauman's has become what it is today, because literally this is Disneyland, like for gardeners. It's absolutely incredible.
So remember, we started in that kind of small little store.
Yeah.
And that was great, and we got started. Well, it got better and bigger, right?
Yeah.
So then we moved into this barn. The barn's well over 100 years old.
Wow.
And that worked for a while. And then we built a greenhouse, and that was, we started, I was senior in high school. We were starting to grow more things.
Yeah.
It was kind of my way to help out the family business. That did well, and then we built another greenhouse, and we built another greenhouse.
I love it.
Finally, we hit a building, and at the time, we built this greenhouse, which made complete sense where it's at, and now it's in the middle of the parking lot on a weird angle, and it doesn't make sense, but there was no master plan.
Yeah.
This was like, okay, we're doing good. Like, what can we do next? Everything was very slow, and like, we just did it as we could do it.
Yeah. Super organic growth.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, I mean, as you can tell by looking around here, I love plants. Hanging
Okay.
baskets are our jam.
Now,
and I put them everywhere.
Now, these are all proven winners.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
What?
All
Oh
of them.
my gosh.
Proven Winners has really been great about supporting us and our business.
Yeah.
And all of these are...
There's a hummingbird on the kufia. Sorry, I'm getting it on camera right now.
On cue, right?
On cue. Good job, hummingbird. Oh my gosh. Sorry, go ahead.
These are all just 4-foot window boxes. So I start all of these the first week of January. I work with Proven Winners based on what combos are coming out, the things that I want our customers to see, and how big they can get, and the way that I like to put things together. So Kufia for Millionaire, like, you can't beat it.
Oh my gosh.
On cue, and I love the saffron finch. It's the best yellow on the market.
It's beautiful. That hummingbird is still there. Can you see it?
Yep. Yeah.
I just love it. What's the purple one up there?
Whirlwind Blue Scavol.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
So well. So, like, it just adds that little pop of color.
Yeah. You
holds up really well all summer.
And then is that persimmon? The orange one?
Coral Sun, Albacoa.
Oh my gosh!
Look how big it is from.
Jeez, Brian, this is just beautiful. And you have these baskets over here, or so window boxes.
Like, gonna kind of try and group them together, right? So I have kind of this one combo up here
that
I really liked, and then
tell me about the beautiful hanging baskets.
I know how much you love bubblegum.
I'm obsessed with bubblegum. I'm obsessed. Oh, look at that!
And one of the things that I think is really cool about these baskets, there's so many different types of ipomoeas or potato vines, right? And it's often hard to figure out which one's going to work good in your combo. This one is from Proven Winners. It's called Green with Envy.
Oh.
It has a much thicker leaf. It's a little more stocky. It doesn't get the long, dangly, like Marguerite some of the other ones do.
Yeah.
But if you want something that's a little more compact, Green with Envy is awesome.
Oh, I've never grown that one. That's awesome to hear. Man, look at these. This is it's just ridiculous. Okay, where do we even go next? I mean, look at this, you guys. I mean, you want to do the archway? Yeah, oh my God. Look at this.
I have not grown jazzberry a lot.
Oh, yeah?
And I really love that color purple. I think it goes with so many different things. So this is Vista Jazzberry.
Yeah.
And then we put in, this is Vista Paradise.
Oh.
I think the combination works really well. They grow about the same.
Yeah.
And that's one of my kind of tips and tricks for a lot of people. If you look at Proven Winners, they have petunias in series. You've got your Vistas, you've got your supertunias. And by putting those series together, you can create a really cohesive combination. And that's what you get with Jazzberry Paradise. There's a little bit of lemon slice poking out here and there.
It's trying.
Yeah, it's getting there. And
it's trying.
This is the Whirlwind White.
Oh, yes. Beautiful. But you can definitely see the difference between the Vistas and everything else. But they're beautiful. Oh, my gosh.
Come up under here. You can kind of see. So they're just 4-foot window boxes, and it takes a lot of fertilizer.
Can you see that? So how often do you fertilize these guys?
Like 4 times a week.
What?
Yeah.
Is that what I'm doing wrong? Because I'm only doing once a week.
I almost messaged you after your last hanging basket video where you were trimming your baskets.
Yeah.
Like Janey, more than just once a week. And I watched in your video, you put some of the time release in there.
Yeah.
Which is great.
Yeah.
But I, at least twice a week.
We just water too much. We have to do more. Okay.
No, and that's okay.
All right. No,
like,
that's good advice.
In the morning, you probably water twice a day, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fertilize in the morning and then do it without fertilizer in the afternoon.
Thank you. Good advice. I mean, seriously, seeing this and I'm just like, oh my goodness.
People come in all the time and they ask, well, how do you do this?
Yeah.
What's the
secret?
And it's a lot of fertilizer.
Okay. You can tell on my baskets, they're struggling a bit.
They need a little fertilizer.
Okay, thank you. Okay, tell me about these. I mean, what even are these? These look like big flower monsters.
So this is it's a 10-gallon pot. Okay. Wow. So we use these for big hanging baskets like you see down through cities and stuff. You can totally use them in stands. And of course, one of your favorites.
I mean, look, you can't beat that
pink
color.
Cashmere, so pretty. This has got the Jazzberry, new Hoopla, and then oh,
I like the Jazzberry mixed with Hoopla.
Isn't that pretty?
That's a really good idea. That's beautiful. Oh, this is just
Sorry,
gorgeous.
we got people moving all around.
That's all right. We got mics on.
I know. Well, and that was my dad driving by. I was like,
Was
Dad,
it?
I was
Oh no! Dad, come back!
He hates being on camera.
Does he?
It's like his worst nightmare. And I was like, oh, we almost had it.
Oh, Dad, come back! I'm gonna get you.
So these are both of those 10-gallon baskets. I love mixing all of the vistas together.
Yeah.
This has got bubblegum, paradise, jazzberry, silverberry. You just make a really great combination. They all work really well together, right?
Brian,
make that nice big ball.
Just so beautiful.
Those window boxes up top, those are just window boxes again. Same ones that were on the arbor. And the idea was that they would all kind of grow together.
Yeah.
Like all fill in.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, when I drove in this morning, I literally dropped everything, grabbed my camera, and started taking footage. I'll show you guys right now. Were you watching it out the window?
I'm like, oh, Janie's here.
Because it's just so stunning. It's like literally, it's Disneyland. I mean, you guys, look at this pot filled with annuals. It's like, how big is this pot, Brian?
It's only a 10-gallon pot.
What?
Yeah.
It's just so beautiful. Okay, so fertilizer.
Fertilizer.
That's
Lots
the
of
secret.
fertilizer.
Lots
Water
of
twice a day during the summertime.
Yeah.
And like Janie, we've talked before, drip is so important for that.
Yeah.
Who has time to water at home
time?
twice a day? Like, just get it on a drip.
Just put the energy in. It'll take you one day. You add it to drip, and then you don't have to worry about it ever again.
Yep.
Oh, this is so pretty.
Good.
Can we look at the ones on top of the greenhouse? You guys, look at this. This is ridiculous.
Well, I mean, it was really fun when you came back in March. There's not a lot going on.
There's not a lot to see, yeah.
I'm so excited that you got to come back and see kind of in her glory.
Well, when I came in March and I put that video out, everybody was like, Bauman's is amazing. You have to come back, blah, blah, blah. And then, and we weren't really planning this. This was kind of a spur of the moment thing.
Janie, what are you doing next week?
I'm so glad I came back because look at this. Oh my goodness, look at this. This goes all the way down, you guys.
This is a really good example of trying to find something to go with bubblegum. Bubblegum is such a great petunia. It's so vigorous. You have to find a good companion plant for it.
Yeah.
This is actually ultramarine, mini Vista ultramarine.
Really?
It was brand new this year. Wow. And I really like the dark contrast between the dark foliage of ultramarine and bubblegum. I think it really works really well together.
Yeah. It's beautiful.
The Bacopa is actually holding up well in there too. A lot of times, Bacopa can get stressed or get dried out during the summertime.
With heat, yeah.
And it's actually holding up pretty good.
And then it looks like you have some is that Tradescantia?
And I might get the proven winner's name wrong. Purple Queen? Does that sound right?
I'm not
We
sure.
call it Purple Heart. But it's a proven selection.
Yeah.
The thing about it that's amazing, it's probably a perennial in your area.
Yeah, it is.
And you can use it in full sun to full shade.
Yeah.
And it looks great.
It's such a good addition.
Yep.
You know?
Adds a little beefier, heartier texture to it.
Yeah.
And can keep up with the petunias. And then there's also Superbina Violet Ice.
Oh, I love it. Oh, this is just incredible. And Brian, you make all the combinations with like the hanging baskets. You choose all the combinations.
I'm controlling when it comes to that because I love it so much.
Your
favorite part of my job. Absolutely, that's what I love to do.
Yeah, I have one of your baskets from the greenery.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's
you did not tell me that.
It's stunning. I got one. I was like when I went to the greenery in Turlock, which you send your proven winners baskets and proven winners there. There was this one hanging basket, and I literally was like elbowing people out of the way and put a sold sign on it. It's mine. It's so beautiful.
These are also proven selection cannas from proven winners.
Gorgeous.
And I just love them in a mass border.
Yeah.
I think it is so pretty. They bloom nonstop all summer. Nice and hardy. Don't have to worry about digging up the bulbs in the wintertime. They'll come right back.
It's just gorgeous. And then you have the orange ones over there, which we walked by, but I'll put a clip. I already took a clip of it. Wow, look at this.
Not pretty.
Are you kidding? This is beautiful.
Black and white. It's not something you would see every day, but I just think it's
just beautiful.
Yeah.
It's so gorgeous. And then this is no, this is different. This has the hoopla.
Yep.
Wow. What is this?
It's a Thumbergia, Black-Eyed Susan.
What?
Yeah, comes in pink now too.
What? Oh
Rosie.
my gosh.
I might get the name wrong on that one, but
wow. Oh my gosh. And there's more over here.
they're everywhere around here, Janey. It never stops. Neither do our staff.
Okay, I have to ask you a question.
Yeah.
How much time and energy and effort does it take to install all these displays each year? It's a lot, right?
But a lot of people say Bauman's my happy place, and I like, to me there's no better compliment than that.
Yeah.
And so creating all of this, I mean, I look around and there's just a million more things to do.
Yeah.
But I just love seeing like you coming in and you're just standing in the parking lot taking pictures.
Yeah, I don't even before I say hi to you, I'm taking pictures, right?
And, to see people come here and do that is like, I've done a good job.
Yeah.
It's worth it.
It's worth the effort. Yeah. But it's just, I mean, Brian, you can't. As soon as I came here, I was like, we have to do a display tour. Like, you have to take me around and show me. We're doing it first. Okay, so what are these?
So I really wanted to put together, Hoopla was one of the new petunias this year. I wanted to see how well it did. I wanted to put it with some different combinations and see what was going to work.
Yeah.
This is also that ultramarine. I really like that deep color. And I think it contrasts really nicely with the Hoopla. And this is over easy, Calabricoa.
Oh my gosh, that one is beautiful.
It really works well in mixing. I like the different flower sizes and putting petunias and Calabricoas together in a combination.
Okay, I don't do that enough. I need to do that more.
It's hard. It's where, like, coming to Bauman's and seeing the different combos, because not all Calabricoas grow at the same rate.
Yeah.
And so you need to figure out the one that's going to play nice.
So you think this one plays nice?
I do.
And then lemon slice, of course. That's my favorite one.
Great.
Yeah.
But over easy, it doesn't get enough love. It's a great plant.
It's a beautiful plant, especially with the purple as well. Wow, look at these. Is this pumpkins?
Yeah.
What?
Our busiest time of the year is pumpkin patch. And let me tell you, there are pumpkins everywhere that time of year, and there's always seeds left and pumpkins.
They just show up.
They show up, and I'm like, all right.
But they look good. It looks like it's on purpose, you know? Oh, this is gorgeous. So this is the Bacopa, this hanging?
Yeah.
I have to say, I've never seen Bacopa do this because it always gets too hot where I live.
And it's frustrating because if you let it dry out once, it just drops all of its blossoms.
You're done, yeah.
And then it takes a long time for it to come back. The key is really, these are all on drip. They all go for 20 minutes twice a day.
Okay.
And one of the things I always tell people with drip, a lot of people ask me, well, how long do I leave my drip on?
Yeah.
And it always depends on what your water pressure is and how big your drip is.
Oh.
So I tell them for the first time, put it on and wait until that water start really dripping out of the bottom.
Yeah.
And that's going to tell you how long.
Okay.
And pay attention later in the summer. As it gets warmer, your basket gets bigger.
Yeah.
You're going to want to check it again. You may not be running it long enough.
You have to keep increasing it.
I don't like misters.
Yeah.
Like, you know, where they mist on top of the basket. You think, oh, I got to get all the foliage. No, it promotes disease.
Yeah.
Just get the drip. You just want the water in there. You don't want the foliage wet.
Yeah. And it's evident. You can see that it's absolutely true. Oh, this is just beautiful. And it just keeps going. Tell me about these crazy trees over here. What are those?
Giant weeping sequoias are the really tall ones.
Wow.
And they have such a fun nature about them.
Yes.
I love that as you come in, like that's what you're seeing. And then closer to us, the little smaller ones there I just planted, those are Lebanon weeping cedars.
Oh, interesting.
And they also have that kind of free-flowing, very natural habit to them. And I wanted them to kind of complement the weeping sequoias on the other side.
It's just so fun. It's just beautiful. Now tell me about these over here.
So this was another new plant this year, and a lot of times I'll put them in our display beds to figure out how they do.
Yeah.
So this is a new begonia called Stonehenge begonias.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
And they're supposed to get like 3 to 4 feet tall.
It's beautiful.
These are in pots, and I think that's why it's keeping them from getting so big.
Why did you put them in pots?
Well, because they're all in drip. So, and this is a great, let me show you. So they're just like pots on the inside here.
Oh, yeah.
So I just set them inside these.
Oh, interesting.
And then I can pull them out and put them back in.
So it's pretty easy.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, interesting.
Rather than planting them in the ground.
They look good. They don't look bad, you know.
But again, same thing. They're on the drip twice a week. We fertilize out here. We're probably fertilize them twice a week.
Wow. So I gotta up my fertilizer big time. Can you please just call me if I'm doing something wrong? Just call or text and say, Janey, do this. And I'll say, okay, thank you. I need to hear it, Brian. You know why I only do it once?
They looked very good.
You know why I only do it once a week?
Why?
Laziness.
That's
it. That's all it is.
They're busy. Like, I totally understand that.
Yeah, it's just laziness. That's all.
So this is a new sunflower that's coming out for next year. It's called Sunfinity Double.
Beautiful.
And I planted these in here right after you were here. So maybe middle of April.
Uh-huh.
And I mean, okay, it doesn't look amazing right now. There's a lot of dead blossoms, but I think to be able to plant a sunflower that lasted from mid-April to mid-August is worth it.
I'm nodding my head right now. Yeah. Absolutely, it's worth it.
It's on the end of its days. It probably could use some deadheading. I don't have time to come out here.
No. See, and that's the thing is anybody, like, this is your garden. This is your baby, right?
Yeah.
You're looking at the everything that's wrong with it. I do the same thing for my garden. I didn't even notice that it needed to be deadheaded until you said, "Come here, Janie, and look at this." So
yeah,
I didn't even notice. It's beautiful. And they have color, which is huge. Oh, I just love this begonia.
It's really pretty, huh?
It's beautiful. Oh,
this is a little volunteer salvia from last year.
Is it? Oh, I just well, you gotta let it grow, right? Yeah. You gotta let it grow.
That one's called Amistad. Isn't that pretty?
I love it.
So I love
it's so intense. I love this combination you've done.
Good. Thank you.
The fuchsia, you said?
Paradise.
Excuse me. Paradise, jazzberry, and then saffron finch. It's just the pink, the purple, and the yellow are just, I mean, that's my jam. That's like color. Wow, is that another sequoia?
Yeah, isn't that pretty?
Holy moly. You got to dress that up as like a dinosaur.
Yeah, it's for pumpkin patch is really big for us. We do a lot.
Yeah.
But it's the same thing. All of these are in pots so that we can switch them out during the summertime.
Oh, okay.
Well, seasonally, right?
Yeah.
So I'll have a different planting that'll go out here for fall.
So like more fall colors and stuff?
Yep.
So tell me real quick about the Harvest Festival.
Pumpkin patches, I told you everything started small here, right?
Yeah.
So go back to 1988. We start this thing. Brian's in second grade. Now you can figure out how old I am. Darn it. My class needed a place to go get pumpkins.
Yeah.
And we grew pumpkins for seed. Like, that was one of the things we grew on the farm.
Yeah.
And so my dad's like, "Oh, bring the class on out. No problem."
Yeah.
And so my class comes out to get pumpkins. Well, surprise to me, he built like this maze out of straw for all me and my friends to come and like play in the straw, like, you know, like we did in the barn. And my class had a great time.
Yeah.
Everybody had so much fun. And my parents were like, "Does the rest of the school want to come?" And then the rest of the school came. And then those teachers went to other schools. And then we were doing like tons of schools were coming out, and my dad was building bigger and better mazes and slides and swings. And every year it just got a little bigger and a little bigger. And I think last year we had 100,000 people. Come to Bauman.
That's insane. That's
insane. Nothing more than like what us farm kids do on the farm.
Yeah.
One of our favorite activities is like these giant swings.
Yeah.
Where kids can swing from the rafters.
Oh my gosh, how
mazes
fun.
And swings and slides
and you have cider here. You guys make your own cider here, which is delicious. And I mean, kids can have fun on the swings, and the parents can have fun with some cider. So
we like to make sure there's something for everyone.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, I just love it. So when does that start?
This year it runs 6 weeks.
Okay.
So it kind of changes each year based on how there's always 4 weekends in October and then 2 in September.
Oh, okay.
So, and last half of September through all of October.
Love it. I might need to make another trip. Look at the sunflowers.
I'm really impressed.
Look at how good they look. They're a lot more compact than the Proven Winners variety, you know?
It's a little taller. That one is a little taller.
Yeah, which is beautiful. I love it. It blooms all season long, but these are more compact. I like these too. So we kind of went in one big circle. Here's Brian's home, now the office on the other side. And now where are we going?
There's more displays.
This is crazy.
I like to have fun.
I think that's great.
Really enjoy this, and I'm always trying out different combos. And so this greenhouse, we did the bubble gum with ultramarine.
Yeah.
The other side of the greenhouse, I did another combo, and it didn't turn out like how I thought it was going to.
Yeah.
But I'd love your opinion on what you. I mean, it's really pretty. It's just different.
Yeah. Ooh, this is pretty.
This is kind of our nursery art. Everything here, like I said, is very, I don't know. There's no master plan. We're not like this really planned out garden center.
Yeah. But that makes it feel...
It's exploring.
Yes, like we're going around corner. Oh, look at this. So is this what you were talking about?
Yeah, so this is a little different.
This is gorgeous.
It's pretty, yeah. I would have liked, again, this is a good example of, like, I'm trying to pair petunias and calibrachoas together.
Yeah.
So this one has double amber in it, and Mini Vista Indigo.
Okay.
I really like Mini Vista Indigo. It has a really nice compact cabinet. You can see how just covered in flowers it is.
Yes.
I would have liked the double amber to play a little nicer with it.
Oh,
so
yeah.
like spread out a little more. I think it's still really pretty. There's also Osteo Horizon in there.
Yes, I can see that.
And actually, you know, a lot of Osteos, they want to have cool nights in order to really bloom well.
Do you guys get cool here?
We typically do, but it's been really warm.
Oh, okay.
July was the hottest on record, but now as we start transitioning through August into September, the nights are going to cool down, and I think that osteo is really going to come out.
Yeah, yeah. So, I think that's a good point because I feel like our blooms kind of go through cycles depending on how hot it is, how cool it is, the nights, all that kind of stuff. So just be patient and watch your basket, and
it will come back.
Yeah.
It's still there, it's still growing,
yeah.
It's doing its thing.
It's just you just gotta give it time and let it figure itself out. But this is beautiful. Beautiful.
It's different than the other ones.
I love it. I love it. And oh my gosh. This garden center is ridiculous. So more displays over here. I see Hoopla. Isn't that funny that I can see Hoopla from all the way over here?
It is, and I was really worried to see Hoopla has that kind of Piketty edge to it, right?
Yeah.
It's got that white edge. Mm-hmm. And there's only a few of them where that white edge didn't maintain consistently all summer long.
Oh, interesting.
And I was really impressed. A lot of times when you have like a Piketty edge, they just won't do that. So yeah, I think it's holding up beautifully. Really doing well.
Really pretty.
I always like to add some trailing aspect of it to kind of pull it down.
Yeah.
Silver Falls Dichondra is one of my favorites.
It's the best.
I just love it.
I can't not have it in my garden ever. Well, Brian, this is absolutely fabulous.
Thank you so much.
I love coming here. When I say it's Disneyland for gardeners, it is literally Disneyland for gardeners because it's so much fun. There's food, there's shopping, there's things to entertain your kids. It's ridiculous.
You hear the chickens?
I hear the chickens.
Almost thank you.
Oh my gosh. I just love it so much. So if you are anywhere near Bauman's, come. It's one of those you all know how much I love destination nurseries. This is a destination farm, honestly. It's not even a nursery, it's even more than that. So bring your kids, bring your husband, you can give them some cider or whatever. It's just great. Yeah, and then keep a heads up because we're gonna go film some videos potting some 2025s up. So head over to Brian's YouTube channel. I'll link it in the description down below. I hope you all enjoyed this, and I hope you all have a chance to get in your garden today.